There's a new development with CloudWork Pro. If you're familiar with CloudWork Pro, you know that up until now they have been mobile app based only. Some time ago, I was able to attend one of their tech advisory boards. One of the things that I mentioned that I would really like to see is a web-based version. They actually told me that it was in development and it is now live. So we're going to go through their web app right now and kind of take a look at some of the features and educate you on how to use the CloudWork Pro platform. If you don't know me, I am Michael. I am with Field Tech Academy. My goal is to educate technicians on different clients and platforms and different ways to make money in the IT contracting industry. This video is actually sponsored by CloudWork Pro. They are an amazing source for contract IT field service work. You can learn more about them by visiting their website here at cloudworkpro.com. Even though they are sponsoring this video, the opinions in this video and what I say in this video are my thoughts. They did not tell me what to say. I work very hard to maintain my independence so that you know that you've got a trusted source to go to for all information about this entire industry. Let's get into it. When you visit their website, you'll have an option to sign in. They have options to sign in as a technician or as a client. Their sign-in page is the same if you're a client or a technician. The only difference is you'll have different login credentials. They've designed the web version to mirror a lot of how their mobile app looked. So if you're familiar with the mobile app, then this will look pretty similar. For me, I like having a web version. If you're out in the field all the time and it's just you as a sole operator, then the mobile version may be fine for you. If you are a person that has a company and you have sub-technicians and you have maybe a dispatcher, then having the web app is going to be much more efficient and much easier to work with for your overall company usage. So I'm really excited to see that they've finally come out with the web version. When you log in, obviously you're going to be taken to your home page. This would show you any statuses if you have jobs assigned, jobs that you've requested. Obviously it's going to show any jobs you've completed. They have a minimum pay of $50 per ticket, so you know you're not going to be offered jobs that are $25 an hour. Obviously, the most important part to start off with is finding jobs. So let's take a look at that. I really like the fact that you can actually pull this out and you can look for jobs that are further out. Another thing that I like is that you can just go and search by zip code. You could do this to kind of get an idea of different areas. CloudWork Pro is a little new to the industry. They've been around for a couple of years. From what I've seen, they're really working to invest money and resources into making their platform rock solid to make sure that they are picking technicians that are highly experienced and to make sure that they're picking clients that are very professional. I expect over time that they're going to continue to grow and to have more and more tickets available. Out of curiosity, let's look at a larger city to see what kind of demand there is. I do like how fast that loaded. As soon as I changed that zip code, it loaded very quickly. This is a Chicago zip code. Install one AP with cable run, lift on site, $250 fixed, site survey for $75 an hour, Woodward Communications POTS install, $80 an hour, another AP, $250. So there are jobs out there that pay decently. Let's look at this AP install. So the scroll is a little confusing. You've got to be just in the right area, because for me, I want to see as much of this as possible. So I would want to scroll the page down. It appears that the buyer name is SG Network Services. So that lets you know who the job is coming from. So as you do more and more jobs, you'll get familiar with the best buyers on the platform. All right, looks like a Home Depot. It is an 8:30 p.m. job. They want you to have a cable tester, toner, standard hand and low voltage tools. Gives you a pretty good little list of everything that needs to be done. They've shipped out materials, looks like. So it's not a bad rate. One AP, it is after hours, but for $250, that's really not too bad. I mean, maybe a couple hours worth of work, depending on how hard it is to get the cable through the store. The buyer does set up certain parameters for the job, and that is where you come up with your tasks. Now, CloudWork Pro is a marketplace, just like what Field Nation and WorkMarket are. You have three parties. You've got a client that puts the ticket on the platform. You have the platform themselves, which is CloudWork Pro, and then you have the technician that applies for the jobs. So CloudWork Pro doesn't control the details of the job. Those things are decided by the buyer, and the technician and the buyer are going to negotiate terms in terms of payment and things like that. You've got a section of things you need to do before you head to the site. You have a section of things that you need to do while on site. And so I like the fact that, you've got a specific, take a photo of the future install location, take a photo of the inside of the IDF, MDF, pull the cable location. So they've got everything tasked out so you know exactly what's expected of you. Then before you leave the site, of course, get rid of your trash, call their support, get their photos reviewed, and they have a smart sheet link to check out, submit information. Scheduling, I think we saw that, but just to verify, yeah, it's on a particular date. Now, I think that differs from what we saw earlier. Let's look again. This is 8 a.m. on the 28th. This says arrive at Home Depot store around 8:30 p.m. So there's a discrepancy here somewhere. It looks like the buyer has made an error in how they entered the ticket. Here it shows 8 a.m. on the 28th. Maybe they just did not change the description, and maybe the description is generic. These are the kinds of things that you could go into the messages section and you could ask a question. So you've got your ask a question here. So if I was interested in this ticket, I would place this message in the ticket. I'm going to go ahead and do this. My understanding is a lot of these buyers are very responsive. Ironically, the morning after I made this video, I received a message from the buyer on this, and they clarified that there was actually a mistake. So it's nice to see that the buyers are responsive on this, and they clarified the discrepancy in time. Let's move on to shipping. There's nothing here, but in theory, if there was something shipped to site, they could add that information here. Documents section would be where they would place things like a scope of work, maybe custom paperwork that needs to be filled out. Sometimes, just like on other platforms, these things may not be fully visible until they actually get assigned the job. Payment information, as we saw, it is a $250 flat rate job. In most cases with a buyer, if you have out-of-pocket expenses for materials, parking, then you'll be able to ask for reimbursement for those things. Let's take a look at this site survey just to get a feel for what this looks like. You're looking for optimal path for outdoor 5G antenna cabling to get to the telco room. Okay, it looks like they want photos of the telco room, outside mounting location, how many feet of cable is needed, any obstructions. This one is a variable time frame. Looks like they wanted it done on August 16th. When I'm filming this is August 20th, so this has not been assigned. There may have been nobody applied for this job. There are no documents on this. For sure, payment information, pretty straightforward. They do have a max hours of 2 hours on this, which, I mean, it's a site survey. You should be able to do it in 2 hours. All right, let's go take a look at this one. It is a POTS replacement. What does that entail? Technician needed to install an analog to SIP conversion kit. Activating analog lines to connect to our UCAS SIP cloud phone network. Basically, need to install 2 POTS lines for the elevators that will need to be installed in the main switch room. You would need to have experience with telephony to do this. Let's see what their documents look like. It referenced them in the description. Please review attached work with required experience and equipment setup scope. Install doc attached. But we can't see that. Again, it may be hidden until you actually accept the job. All right, this is an $80 an hour job. Looks like the minimum hours is 3 hours. I haven't seen that, so that is nice. That means that you're going to get paid a minimum of $240 for going out on this job. It is a max of 5. Anytime you see these maxes, generally speaking, if there's a valid reason for the job going longer than the pre-approved amount, the buyers are going to approve it. But you're going to have some logical explanation as to why the job is going past a certain point. And that's where communication comes in. Just like with any buyer, any platform, communication is critical. It looks pretty easy to be able to apply for jobs. Obviously, once you're signed up, you're going to get email notifications and text notifications to tell you that jobs are available, and you can hop into your mobile app or the web app to see those and apply for those. Let's take a look at my Your Jobs section. Right now I don't have anything assigned to me, so nothing's going to show up. So under scheduled, I don't have any jobs. Need to finalize would be ones that you're needing to finalize and do the billing on. Waiting for approval would show you any tickets where you have submitted them to the buyer and you're waiting for the buyer to approve them. And completed should show you any jobs that you have completed. Under Your Jobs, to give you an example, this job paid $1,730. Quite nice. Now, it was a multi-hour job. It was a lot of work, but I'm more than happy to do a heavy-duty job for a decent amount of money. Then we have our messages section. This is the message that I sent earlier. And of course, you have your profile. And just with any platform, your profile is critical. You want to make sure that you have great information on here, that you portray yourself as a professional and experienced technician, being truthful about your experience, of course. This is just going to have your personal details. You'll have an option to upload a photograph. Now, I'm set up as a company. I have subtext, so you'll see company details. If you have special certifications, you can add them here. Education and work history gives the buyers a look at your experience. When you set up your CloudWork Pro profile, you're going to be asked to upload some photos that show examples of your work. Your work skills can show here. This is where you'll put in what types of work can you do? What are your skills? One thing that I'm not seeing that I'm curious about, some of the other platforms have sections where you can put in the tools that you have. As a buyer, I might be interested to know what kind of tools a technician has. I know if a guy has a butt set and he has a 66 punch down tool and he has a tone trace set, then obviously when he says he can do telephony work, I'm going to believe that a little more. So that's one thing I think I would like to see is maybe a tools section. Then of course you'll have your W-9, and that's pretty standard for contract work. Again, CloudWork Pro is a contract platform. You're not an employee, so you're going to fill out a W-9. You have to pay your own taxes, just like any of the other platforms. And then your insurance. CloudWork Pro does require insurance. Some of the other platforms may not require it, but they may charge you a fee if you don't have it. CloudWork Pro doesn't offer a setup to where you pay them a fee when you don't have insurance. They just require you to have your own insurance. And if you're going to have your own direct contract clients, you need to have insurance anyway. Now, if you have sub-technicians, we want to look at the Manage Technicians section. The Manage Technicians section is where you will add any subtext that you would like to add to the platform. The first feature that I like is you can have an assigned dispatcher. That is someone that doesn't actually go out and do service work. They don't have to be vetted for technical skills. That's just the person that, bids on tickets, closes the tickets, manages the technicians. And then, of course, you can have your technicians added in. Just like the other platforms in the industry, they have access levels. One thing that I'm noticing here is there's no explanation of what the restricted versus the unrestricted are. It'd be really nice for there to be some kind of like a little information bubble pop out or a little description over here to say, okay, restricted means they can't see pricing, they can't bid on tickets, blah, 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 blah. So that's something I would like to see added in. When it comes to the roles for the dispatcher or the technician that you're going to add, here's the access that each role provides. Obviously, the owner admin, which is you, the person creating the profile, is going to have access to everything. A dispatcher is going to have the ability to invite other team members. They're going to be able to apply and negotiate and accept work orders. They're going to be able to see the technician pay, and they're going to be able to manage work orders for other technicians, for other people in the company. An unrestricted technician has even a little bit more control. They're going to be visible in the marketplace, and they're going to also have to have a background check. The nice thing is a dispatcher doesn't have to have a background check because they're not actually out in the field doing jobs. A restricted technician is just that, very restricted. They're going to be visible in marketplace, so they'll be available to do calls, and they're going to have a background check, but they're not going to see pay information. They're going to be able to manage anything. They're not going to be able to do any applying. So that kind of gives you a good breakdown of the different access levels on the platform. Something you need to keep in mind is that just because you as a company or you as a technician have been approved for the CloudWork Pro platform, it doesn't automatically mean that technicians that you try to add are going to be approved. CloudWork Pro is really working to make sure that they have a particular level of professionalism and skill set, both on the buyer side and on the technician side. Some technicians may not be approved, some may. And a technician that wasn't approved today, after 6 months of additional experience, they may be able to be approved at that point. If you would like to add a new technician, you'll have an option up here to invite users. You'll put in their name, their email address, phone number, etc. They'll get an email, and then that will start the vetting process. Each technician is going to speak with the onboarding team at CloudWork Pro. You have the ultimate control once someone is added. You can actually go in and deactivate them if you need to. At the bottom, you'll have the option to disable the user. Under picture and summary, you're going to obviously have a profile picture for that technician and then a summary of their skill set, a little blurb, basically like the introductory paragraph to a resume. Certifications will be where you can add any of the certifications that they have, like Network Plus, A Plus, licenses like CCTV, alarm licensing, fire alarm, etc. Education and history, you'll be able to add any educational details there that you would like, and photos showing examples of their past work. Work and skills, you'll be able to do the categories and the skill sets. Lastly, if you are a company, then you'll have this tab to go in to add all your company details. Whoever the company owner is will have to have an account. That company owner's details will be listed here. Same thing here, just like with the technician, you're going to have a profile photo and a summary. The company details, that's the details that are specific about the company. Certifications are really going to apply to that owner individual. Education, work history, same thing. Work skills, the W-9 for the company, and the insurance policies that you have. This video has been sponsored by CloudWork Pro, your source for contract IT field service work. Find out more at cloudworkpro.com. I'll also include a direct link in the description of this video to their application process, and if you click that link, it will let CloudWork Pro know that you were referred to them by Field Tech Academy. I hope you got value today. Please smash that like button if you did, subscribe to the channel, and as always, let's get you out in the field making money. I'll see you in the next video.